Hi, I'm Belle, welcome back to my channel and Sunday's What I Eat in a Day video, and I'm going to follow the Slimming World plan. It's actually Saturday night about 10:30 and I'm just going to put together breakfast for tomorrow morning. I like to have a super quick breakfast on a Sunday because I go and do combat, but I still like to have something that's going to give me a bit of energy. I thought I'd do some overnight oats. So, super easy. I'm sure all of you know how to make overnight oats, but if you don't, one of the most important things is some scales. So this is what you would weigh your oats on, because oats being a healthy bee, you're allowed 40 grams and guessing is not good enough. So yeah, I'll be weighing my 40 grams of oats out on my scales. I'm going to do them in my Kilner jar, and then I will leave the Kilner jar in the fridge overnight. So I've just got some plain porridge oats. I'm going to weigh out 40 grams of those. I'm going to use a lemon tart Muller Light. These are half a sim. And then I'm going to use some frozen berries for speed. So I'll assemble this and just chuck it into the pot, and I'll show you what it looks like once it's done. So the light isn't great, but I've just added some of the yogurt and the frozen berries to the bottom of the jar, and then I've just set the scales to 0, and now I'm going to pour in the 40 grams of oats on top of that. So this is the overnight oats ready to go into the fridge. Super simple, just fruit and yogurt on the bottom, oats in the middle, and then the rest of the yogurt and frozen berries on the top. I'm just going to pop the lid on, shut the clasp up, and then pop it in the fridge overnight, and hopefully by the morning all the berries will have melted and it will just be totally delish. So I'll show you what it looks like in the morning. So good morning, good morning. It is now Sunday morning. I think it's the 14th of July. And I, as you know, am having overnight oats for breakfast because I showed you last night when I made them. So I have just got a black coffee, and then in here I've got my lovely overnight oats. All the berries have defrosted and soaked into the oats and the yogurt, and I am extremely excited to eat this because I'm really hungry. So I'm going to have this, and then a bit later I'm going to go to the gym and do a class, but I will jump on throughout the day and show you everything that I eat today following Slimming World's Extra Easy plan. So I hope you're all well, and I'll jump on soon. So it's coming up for 9:30 and I've just got to the gym. I'm really not feeling it today, but I know I've got to go because I weigh tomorrow, and I haven't been perfect this week in terms of my food. I've definitely overindulged on a couple of days, so I've got to go in. I'm sure I'll be pleased I've done it afterwards, but at the moment I would much rather be back in bed. Anyway, I will jump on once I've been. So it's about 20 to 1, I think. I'm done at the gym, I've been shopping, and now I'm just having a little drink from Starbucks. So what I ordered was a medium almond milk iced latte with a shot of sugar-free vanilla. So in terms of sins for this, the almond milk will be my first healthy extra A. Obviously ice, the sugar-free vanilla, and the coffee doesn't have a sin value. So this is this morning's yummy drink. I'm absolutely loving these at the moment. So yeah, I'm just going to have this, and then I'm going to go home and do some lunch, and then I've got some work to do. But anyway, I'll jump on when I've decided what to have for lunch. So it's 2:30 and that coffee really filled me up, so I'm only just starting at lunch now. I'm going to do a burger. So this is a Sainsbury's reduced fat skinny beef burger, less than 3% fat, and these are free on Slimming World. And then I'm going to top that with 1 slice of Edam, which I'm going to count as my second healthy extra A, because each slice is 25 grams and I think you get 30 or 35 grams your healthy extra A, so this will be my second healthy extra A. And yeah, I will show you what it looks like once it's done. So at nearly 3 o'clock, this is my very late lunch. So I've just got a salad, spinach, pickled onions, baby plum tomatoes for my speed. And then I've got one of these, which is the Warburton's half and half sliced rolls. 50% white flour, 50% wholemeal flour, and because I've already had my healthy extra B, I've chosen to use one of these instead and sin it. If I hadn't used my healthy B, I could obviously choose a wholemeal roll and have that, but I used it on my oats for breakfast. So I'm going to sin one of these rolls instead of using a wholemeal one, and I've just done that lightly in the toaster. Then I've got one of the Sainsbury's Be Good to Yourself, nope, Sainsbury's Taste the Difference skinny burgers, which are free. I've topped it with the Edam and popped that under the grill, and then I have topped it with 1 tablespoon of Sainsbury's Taste the Difference caramelised onion chutney for 1 sin. I'll show you what that looks like, which is under there. So for the burger, it's 7 sins for the bun and 1 sin for the chutney. And then I'm going to pop a little bit of balsamic vinegar over my salad, and I'm going to have a sugar-free lemon squash. So even though this is 8 sins for my lunch, I think it smells absolutely delish. This is what I fancied, and I am very, very happy to use the sins on these. I love chutney with melted cheese. So yeah, 8 sins for today's yummy lunch. So it's 4:15 and it's actually not that hot a day today. It's quite sort of cold and windy, and I just fancy something sweet and something to warm me up. So I've just done a coffee. I've used both my Healthy Extra A's, so I'm adding some of this hazelnut sugar-free Coffee Mate coffee creamer, which is 30 calories for a tablespoon. So I'm going to count 1.5 sins for the creamer in my coffee, and then I've just got some strawberries for speed. And this is today's afternoon snack. So it's 6:30 and I'm just going to get started on dinner. I'm just going to do a super simple chicken and veg tray bake. So I've got a couple of bags of this Campo Mediterranean vegetables. I think I show these in about every video I make, but I just love them. They've got butternut squash, courgette, red onion and red peppers, all speed food. And I've got a couple of bags of this. This is from Sainsbury's, but all of the, well, most of the supermarkets do something similar. Just make sure you get one without oil. So yeah, I'm going to add the speedy veg. I'm going to add some free-range, skinless, boneless chicken thigh fillets. I'm going to spray the whole lot with Fry Light, and then I'm going to add some chipotle and lime seasoning, and I'm going to add some garlic granules. And I'm literally just going to chuck all of this in a dish and just roast it probably for like 45 minutes, something like that, maybe an hour, until it all looks cooked. So that will all be sin free. And just while that cooks, I'm just going to have a couple of seafood sticks that look like this, that are a free food. So I'll get dinner on and I will show you what it looks like once it's cooked. I'm doing extra veggies so that I can take the veg to work for lunches in the week. So apologies for the noise from the washing machine, but this is the chicken and veg all cooked. I will plate it up and I will show you what it looks like. It was in the oven for about an hour in the end, but yeah, it smells delicious. So at 8 o'clock, this is this evening's dinner. I'm not massively hungry, so I've not done any potatoes or rice or anything, but I've got loads of spinach, and then I have the chicken tray bake. So it's got butternut squash, onions, red onions, red pepper, courgettes, and chicken. And I just flavoured it with garlic, Fry Light, and this lime and chipotle seasoning. It's up to you if you want to sin this. I'm not going to. I don't think there's anything in the ingredients that I personally feel I need to sin. Calorie wise, it says in 1/8 of a pot there are 43 calories, so that'll be 2 sins, but I definitely haven't used 1/8 of a pot for this portion. But you know, do what you need to do to protect your own weight loss. I'm not going to sin it personally. So yeah, this roasted for like an hour, but I did absolutely loads of it. I'm just going to put a little bit of balsamic vinegar over my spinach, and I've got a sugar-free lemon squash. So so far today, apart from the yoghurt that I had with my overnight oats, everything I've eaten, including this meal, would be SP friendly, I think. But anyway, I'm going to eat this and then I'll let you know if I have anything for pudding. Sorry for the noise, it's the washing machine. So at 9:05, I have finished my dinner. I'm about to watch Love Island. I waited a bit to see if I wanted a pudding or anything, but I'm really full after dinner and I just think I'd be eating it for the sake of it. So I'm not going to have a pudding, and I'm going to finish my day as I did yesterday, just with a no added sugar lemon squash. So in terms of today's food, I think I'm finishing on 10 sins today. And I have really, really enjoyed all three meals today. Really loved my overnight oats. Haven't had them for absolutely ages, because I always feel at work that when I have them in the Kilner jar that it makes a real noise when I eat them in the office. But overnight oats were lovely. That burger at lunchtime was gorgeous with the cheese and the caramelised onion chutney. And then dinner this evening was just lush. The butternut squash and peppers and everything just go really, really sweet when they're cooked. And with the little bit of balsamic vinegar over my spinach, just the two together were just so, so good. So yeah, I've really, really enjoyed what I've eaten today. It has been a good day on plan. So if you have enjoyed this video, do please give it a thumbs up. And as always, do check the Synapple calculator for anything that I've mentioned today. But I really do hope you have enjoyed it. And I really appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time in my next video. Take care. Bye.